Hey everybody, and welcome to Honest Q&A, a segment where I answer all of your questions as honest as possible. You can ask me anything, and the best way to do that is to leave a comment down below here under the video, and maybe I will include your question in a video down the road. And this is a bit Davey 504-ish, but turns out that 80% of you are not subscribed to my channel, so please help me out here. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before 2021. I will also have a big giveaway when I reach 100,000, so yeah, please. And here is the first question. How loud do you have your amps for recording, bedroom, stage, or something in between? Is it a standard or does it change depending on the tone you are looking to capture? Yes, it's a bit different from demo to demo and what I'm recording. If I'm doing a compressor, for example, I don't want a lot of breakup in my tone. And when you are close miking an amp or using a load box or whatever, you can actually tell that an amp is breaking up a lot sooner than you actually think. When you are in the room, it can sound pretty clean, but you need to turn down really low, even on bigger amps. That's at least my experience. Sometimes I'm closer to the breakup point, but yeah, it depends a lot on the situation. For most of my pedal demos, I try to stay pretty clean because most of you want to hear how an overdrive is actually saturating without hearing too much of the amp breaking up. Do you practice regularly, and if so, how and what do you practice? You know, I'm terrible at practicing with guitar playing. It really goes in the waves for me. Sometimes I'm really into playing the guitar, and what I prefer to do then is to watch something on TV, preferably alone so I don't disturb anyone, and just play whatever I want to play. Sometimes I try to find something that is challenging me and pushing me a bit. Basically, my whole life I have been terrible at practicing the guitar, which I think is part of the identity that I have as a guitar player. Not something that I'm necessarily proud of, but I think I've always been forced to be more creative when it comes to playing the guitar because I'm not very technical at all. So I prefer to make songs and make riffs and yeah, stuff like that. But as I said, sometimes I like to do some exercises or maybe songs that I find a bit challenging. Yeah. How do you like the Shnobel Tone Daily Driver pedal? I really like it. It is on my pedal board, and that probably answers that question. Would you like to be part of a band, be on tour and all that stuff? Actually, I don't think so. I've done some touring, not a whole lot, but I've done some touring, and I find it extremely fun, but I also find it very exhausting. You know, I think you need to get on a really high level to be able to tour comfortably. And even though I see some charm in being in a minivan, I think it's fun and all, but again, I think it's really exhausting. I do not get homesick on the road, but I definitely like being home. I really like doing stuff at home, making YouTube videos, being comfortable and not sleeping on the floor, because that's something that I've done on tour. So yeah, I do like touring sometimes, but I could not do it in the long run. And of course, not everyone on tour is doing this, but partying every day, that's just way too exhausting for me. And yeah, that seems to be something that is kind of like a pressure to do when you are touring. Couldn't do that every day. Nope, I want to stay at home. So yeah, I think I would just prefer to record an album, maybe play a few shows, and that's it. Yeah. What are your top interests besides guitar? Definitely filmmaking, that's what I enjoy the most. I also like to watch movies and TV shows, like probably most of you. But yeah, filmmaking and photography. I especially like to do analog photography. That's something that I've done for the past couple of years. Making food and then eat that food is something that I also really enjoy. It's really calming to me. I often do that together with listening to podcasts. I would also say that podcasts is a big interest of mine, especially true crime. If you have any true crime suggestions, please let me know down below. I've been through basically everything. So yeah, I think that's it. Yep. What's your top 5 YouTubers? Okay, so I made a list, but this changes very often. But here it goes. Media Division, a German filmmaking channel. They are sort of going against everything that YouTube recommends that you do. Really long episodes, and they are so well made that they take a lot of time to make. So they only release a video like every second month, but it is totally worth it. It's so inspiring and I learn a lot from watching them. So yeah, they are great. And since I like to make food, and especially Italian food, ATEM Ragusa, just a great channel, check him out. And at the moment, this is the only music related channel on my list, and that's Making Records with Eric Valentine. I haven't seen him being active in a while, but he makes really good episodes about mixing and producing, and it's a really good insight to everything that he has done up and through his career. So check him out also. Rob Ellis, another great filmmaker, YouTuber guy, and I've learned a lot from him lately. And at the end we have John Hill. You know, I used to skate. I've never been any good, but skateboarding is sort of still a part of my identity, and I watch a lot of skateboarding stuff on Instagram and on YouTube. John Hill is a guy that I've been following for many years now, and yeah, he's the last one on my list. Again, if you have a question, please leave it down below and I will try to get to it as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and thank you for helping me to get to 100,000 subscribers. That means a lot. See you next week. Bye.